Okay, girls, before this episode starts, I have a little game to play with you. I've gotten both of you to prepare a coin. You've both got those coins? Alright, what I want you to do is flip those coins repeatedly, and I want you to get 10 heads in a row. If you don't get 10...
Yeah, I'm not doing this.
If you don't get 10...
Fuck that.
If you don't get 10 heads in a row, you lose. Are you not even going to try?
I get the feeling this is a metaphor for what's to come.
Yes, it fucking is! Fuck the battle pike. Fuck this fucking awful place. It takes a lot for a game to basically admit that it's bad. But this place...
It sounds like you have intense feelings for this place.
Yeah, possibly. This place actively describes itself as being luck-based. This is entirely down to luck, and it's bullshit. It is absolute bullshit. You have to go through a set of, I believe, 7 to 8 rooms twice in order to run into the battle frontier brain here. You then have to go through it 8 more times, so a total of 10 times through a group of 10 odd rooms in order to fight the battle frontier brain a second time. The thing is, this place could just auto kill you. You could just die by walking through this place. Because every now and then you'll get a room like this one, where this old man's curly will run up and either paralyze one or all 3 members of your party. Or it could burn just one or all 3 members of your party. Or, and this is the fun one, it could freeze all the members of your party, rendering it unwinnable, making it basically an instant death. So...
That's what was missing from my Pokemon game was instant death. Thank you, Game Freak.
Yeah, just actual bullshit. You'll notice that I'm constantly going in the room on the left. Not that it even matters, because it's a 1 in 3 chance no matter what you do. And I think the only thing that I don't show you here is sometimes you get a room full of wild Pokemon that are really hard to escape from and spend their whole time just using, you know, debilitating moves just to make your life more painful. Fuck this place. So yeah, I don't like it here very much. And you know what? Even when you get to the actual frontier brain, do you know what the game does that's really goddamn cruel? The room before, the attendants tell you something bad's about to happen to you, which is, you know, that's always great to hear. Then you get a 1 in 3 chance. You get 3 rooms. If you go in the wrong one, you have to battle the frontier brain without getting heals. If you go to the other one, you have to fight the frontier brain with only one of your Pokemon being healed from whatever horrible things you just went through. And the final room is the one where you will actually be fully healed. Now, I told you before that I don't like using save states. Fuck you, Pokemon, I'm using save states in this place because it confesses, it actively describes itself as being entirely luck-based. So you know what, I'm gonna manipulate that RNG.
You are bereft of luck.
You know, people like to call Pokemon a rock, paper, scissors series, but it's no more true than it is here, it seems.
Yeah, I wouldn't even say that about Pokemon generally, because there is more strategy to it than that. A Pokemon that has a type advantage over another isn't necessarily going to win if it has the right moveset and, you know, if it's trained properly. But, yeah, no, this is rock, paper, scissors. And it's bullshit. It is. It's the same feeling I have about rock, paper, scissors tournaments, which is an actual thing that exists. How are those conducted? How are those not entirely luck-based? I find it hard to believe that there's that much of a mind game behind rock, paper, scissors. Unless, I don't know, you're like rocked up to one wearing, I don't know, a jacket that was covered in pictures of little scissors, and you had the word "I like scissors" on my shirt.
At least one of this lady's Pokemon is complete garbage. Issa Viper.
Oh, well, yeah, they have to be. She has a snake theme, which is cool, but if they gave her, like, legendaries or some shit, that'd be the worst.
Milotic has a pretty good stat and move pool.
Yeah, but thankfully it wasn't too much for my team. Now, again, I said before, this is 10 go-throughs later. So, I don't know, let's say 70 floors that I had to go through just to get to this. By this point, I wanted to die, and this had been real-life hours, once again, drained from my life. I kind of like Lucy's personality, though. She's very cold, which, you know, it's kind of fitting for this place. Which is just kill or be killed.
Her character design is pretty good as well. She's like the one good thing about the Battle Pike, I think.
Yeah. So here it is, the real Battle Pike battle, and
Oh, you still got a survivor.
oh yeah.
That's free.
That's a free win, thank you. Oh yeah, but for reals though, I hate the Battle Pike. I went on about disliking the Safari Zone before. This is way worse. This might be one of the worst things in the Pokemon series, this place.
Oh, Steelix.
Oh hell yeah, it's still a snake. It counts. And down it goes. Just drowned it. Oh, not quite. Still wants to debilitate me.
Yeah, Steelix has a lot of health and a lot of defense.
Mm-hmm. Get frozen, scrub. I don't care. Down you go. Alright, and the last Pokemon is Gyarados. Alright, well. Genuinely concerned here.
Oh, Gyarados. It would be a shame we just had something that was... Oh wait, that's a dragon type now.
Yep.
Ooh, that's a toughie.
And yeah, it's actually a tough situation. And this is the part where I'm starting to worry. Because like, oh shit, it's using Dragon Dance. It's setting up on me. I don't want it to do that. Jesus. Spam, I don't know, Ice Beam, Thunderbolt. Debilitate it. Just debilitate it. Stop it buffing itself. God damn it, it's buffing itself even harder. No thank you. Do not want. Oh boy, Dragon Darts, one hell of a move. And another one, now it's actually faster than me. So, you know, I'm very concerned at this point, because I'm like, this Gyarados is going to wreck my shit. But once again, this isn't Gen 4, it's Gen 3. Most of Gyarados' stab moves, or most of its, like, effective moves, aren't physical, so...
Oh, it went to sleep.
Oh, and yeah, it's gone to sleep also. But yeah, most of Gyarados' most damaging moves aren't physical, so
Oh, wow, that's rude.
this isn't actually nearly as bad as it could be. I can still pull back from this. Now here's the thing, all Gyarados ends up doing is return, which for the most part has a base power of 140.
Wow.
But, you know, as much as I'm starting to fret that I'm going to die here, I have a rock type, and Gyarados has now played his hand. All he has to attack me with is a normal type move. So I'm pretty sure I can pull out a Swords Dance, pull out an attack, and make it through now. So that is the plan. Please don't crit on me, Gyarados, or I may just bottle myself.
You have to go through this another 10 times.
Yeah, I may just take some glass shards and apply them directly to my face. Oh, stop Dragon Dancing, you piece of shit. No thanks. Don't want that. God damn it. Rock Slide, there we go. Please do a hecking kill. Please die, please die, please die. Thank you. No, shit! Damn it! I'm getting really nervous at this point. The bastard is sleeping again, but thankfully this time, no more berry. So Gyarados is now pretty much out of commission. Time for some rocks to the face. Tried and tested method.
You could totally go get another Swords Dance in there.
It's not worth it. It's just not. I could kill Gyarados in 2 hits, and that's what I'm gonna do. Swords Dance would just be tempting fate. I know it would somehow. There we go. More rocks to the face. You done? Get out, Gyarados. Thank God this wasn't Gen 4 or onward, otherwise Gyarados would have just destroyed my team with, like, Waterfall or something like that.
Oh god, don't talk to me about that, especially Mega Gyarados in the later gens. Ugh.
Oh, Jesus, yeah. Actually, regarding the newer games, I have a pretty ironclad team, but even still, there are a few Pokemon that give me trouble, and Mega G-Man is one of them. I do not like me, that big angry serpent boy. Anyways, the real kick in the teeth, This place seems to give you less battle points than most of the other facilities.
Well, it's all based on luck, after all.
No,
Why would they reward you?
That's not how it works. The chances of... It was so stacked against me, though. That was...
It's trying to teach you, gambling is no good, kids.
Fuck you, Pokemon. Anyway, now it's time for us to take on what is easily the longest facility in the Battle Frontier. This one is,
I have a hard time believing you, because there's less time in the video left than what was spent on Battle Pike.
Well, that's... Again, I'm not going to show you the whole thing. I'm just going to explain to you how many real-life hours were spent. But this is the Battle Pyramid. This is the one I remember most from the Pokemon anime, because I remember that Ash took it on with his original team from the original series, and that was nice and nostalgic. But, yeah, this one basically serves as a giant dungeon. I'm kind of sad that we spent all of our Darkest Dungeon jokes, because this is like actual Darkest Dungeon.
Oh, this is the... No legendaries. Just straight up get on out of here.
Yeah, he just... Well, it's not even that, it's, I can't bring items into this one. But yeah, that said, this one right here, you go through, you battle trainers, you battle wild Pokemon that are really hard to run from, and you have to do so in order to illuminate the room. Otherwise, you end up wandering in circles for ages, absolutely lost. Now, what's nice about this one is, as you're about to see, you do get items, and items are fairly plentiful. They appear on the ground, you can find them all over the place. A lot of them involve revives and hyper potions. So as long as you're not stingy, this one isn't actually that hard. And what's more, there is a mechanic where a girl outside of the Battle Pyramid, or I think she's just inside the lobby, she will actually tell you what kind of nasty wild Pokemon to expect and what dangers are ahead of you. So, in this run through, for example, I have nothing but electric Pokemon who want to paralyze my team. So as long as I outspeed them...
Can you run away?
It's very hard to, because the speed modifiers on these Pokemon are basically boosted, which means even if you have a really fast level 100, which I do 3 times, you can still only run like 50% of the time. It's not worth it. It's better to kill. It's better to fight them off.
So are these levels randomly generated, or are they fixed and you could just like look up a map and get through easier?
They are randomly generated. And oh, hello Apom.
Oh.
Thanks for that noise.
Hey Palm, are you okay?
Oh, okay, I see how that works.
Yep.
You can see more, the more trainers. You missed an item, there it is. Oh my god, I was gonna have a heart attack.
I don't want to lay this on you, but I missed a lot of items in this place because most of them are obscured.
I'm getting really mad right now.
You can't do anything about that. The time that I'd waste collecting all the items
I could get angry.
would get me killed through exposure to horrible...
I'm extremely disappointed in you.
My PP would run out, and I would...
I thought this was a completionist run.
This is impossible to 100%. There is no way. It is all about forward progression while you're in here. Again, it's like Darkest Dungeon. If you get greedy and you spend too long in your dungeons, you're going to get killed for it. Or you're going to run out. You're going to die of stress. But anyways, you have to power through 7 floors. That is 7 floors of blind staggering. 10 times. Well, sorry, 20 times.
Wow.
In order to meet Brandon, the Pyramid King. Wait, no, sorry. Let me redo the maths in my head. 14. You have to go through it twice, which is 14 floors, to face Brandon, the Pyramid King. Then...
Different Brandon. Different Brandon.
Well, that's the rival's called Brendan. It's a very...
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
I know, it's a weirdly similar name. I don't know why they went with that. But, in order to rematch him, you have to go through the Battle Pyramid 10 times. So that's 70 floors. 70 floors in total that you have to stagger through. I kind of felt like I was playing a Pokemon Mystery Dungeon endgame dungeon. That is to say, I spent about 4 hours getting through all of this. And unlike...
Whoa, he's got legendaries on his team?
Oh, hell yeah, he's known for having the Reggies. Including the horrible Screamy Boy. which thankfully I've cut that out. And, the worst part of all this, just regarding the fact that this is all a horrible blind dungeon that you can't see your way through and you have to go through 70 floors of it, unlike most of the Battlefront here, I couldn't spam my speed up feature that I have on this emulator, because you need to actually try and work your way through it to know where you're going, so... Yeah, this one took a while. It wasn't as painful as the Battle Pike, but it was certainly tedious. Now here's the cool thing. Check out that status.
Neat, everyone has Pokerus.
Yeah, my Pokemon contracted Pokerus. I mentioned it briefly before. Pokerus is a virus that doubles the speed of your EV training. You actually want to spread it among all your Pokemon. It's a fantastic thing to have. Oh boy, wouldn't it have been great if I got Pokerus before I spent hours EV training my Pokemon? Golly gee, wouldn't that have been swell? I'm not bitter. I'm not bitter at all.
Oh, well, you know.
Oh god, why? Jesus.
I've only gotten Pokerus, I think, once ever.
Yeah.
It's extremely rare.
It's like the chance of winning the lottery.
Yeah, the only time I've ever gotten it was from online trades from other people who had it.
I've encountered it naturally 3 times in my life, and that was one of them. It's always a nice treat, but again, just the circumstances weren't ideal.
Oh, apparently there's different strains of Pokerus.
What? I think there's only the one.
Well, yeah, viruses mutate, duh.
Yeah, there's 4 different ones.
Wait, what do you mean by that? I'm pretty sure it's just the one thing that doubles your EV potential.
No, it's, Shit, do I just want to just read this out?
I mean, before you do that, I just want to point out that after 10 floors of the battle pyramid and me wanting to die, this was the most satisfying fight in the fucking world. This is what I like. This is the little art piece that I like to call Caesar's Time to Shine.
Alright, so...
Its alternative title is Fuck You, Brandon. Anyways, go on.
Whenever the game creates a Pokerus on a Pokemon, the value assigned to Y, days, depends on the value assigned to X, strain. Specifically, the number of days will be set to X modulo 4 plus 1. In other words, the higher 2 bits of X are irrelevant to the strain. Apparently, there's 4 different strains. So there's different amounts of time. The different strains have different amounts of time before they're cured on your Pokemon.
Well, hot damn, I didn't know that. I've learned something today about Pokemon viruses.
So, they last anywhere from 1 day to 4 days in real time.
I just realized something. Is my Pokemon contracting Pokerus, does that technically count as me catching 387 Pokemon? I kind of consider Pokerus to be a Pokemon. It's a virus. It's a microscopic Pokemon. I'm gonna take that.
I think you're stretching a little bit there.
No, I just want my achievements to be recognized, okay? Anyways, that's the Battle Pyramids. Next one's gonna be a fun one.